Great to have you back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome, and welcome to this August 2022 Pick a Card Tarot reading. Today we have 3 piles you can choose from, and here we have pile number 1 with this amethyst, and here we have pile 2 with this very unique sparkly piece that I can't remember what's it called. And here we have pile number 3 with this beautiful light blue piece. And you can pause the video here and focus what pile calls for you, and then you can look the time steps down below and just skip to your personal reading and see you there. Hey you who chose pile 1 and the amethyst. Now let's get into your August 2022 Pick a Card Tarot reading and see what's up. So you are coming in currently with the Two of Pentacles energy, so this is kind of juggling multiple things. You may have a lot going on currently, many projects, at least 2, and you could be also pondering between different options, and you could have your work and another job or your own business, for example, or you could be, have your work and a hobby that's very, important to you, and perhaps you have a lot of responsibilities there. And also, since the sea is kind of wavy, your emotions could be fluctuating currently. Sometimes you might feel a little bit, stressed, and sometimes a little bit more going with the flow. But anyways, you're trying to keep up with a lot in August, and perhaps you are getting back to work or school or whatever after the holidays. And some of you could be maybe, you could be into a circus. This is a little bit specific, but perhaps for someone you are a juggler of some sort. But anyways, you have a lot going on and perhaps decisions you need to make. So let's see further what's up with this. Well, what's currently perhaps blocking you or hindering you is the Four of Wands, and this is a very positive card, but since it is kind of blocking you, you could feel like maybe you have like too many family obligations right now, or just too many parties to go to, because Four of Wands is kind of it's parties, it's communities, it's friends, it's the homecoming, etc., kind of positive things. But maybe perhaps now you could feel like really busy with different gatherings and obligations towards the communities you are part of, or your family or close friends. And yeah, that could be going on, or perhaps you feel like a family obligation is preventing you from doing something, or there could be some kind of aspect like that going on for you in August. But what's in your, subconscious? Yeah, you are kind of starting something new with the Page of Pentacles. And I am Finnish, so this is actually in Finnish here, but this is the Page of Pentacles. So we can see that perhaps you already had, one job or a project, and you are definitely starting something new right now. Perhaps you could have an like completely new environment where you don't feel quite settled yet, so that could make you feel a little bit, wonky right now. But I would say, starting something new or learning something new is generally very positive. So you're kind of beginner at something, perhaps you got a new job, or you are starting a new school year, whatever it might be. You are definitely learning something new, but this could make you feel a little bit, it can be overwhelming to start something new as well. It's not always, you could be excited, but sometimes it's also creates some strain to your current, your prior schedule, etc. You need to rearrange things, and maybe you have some things, going on simultaneously, and you feel a little bit busy or hectic. But let's see what happened for you, perhaps in July or in the recent past. Okay, so we have the Temperance card here. So you made kind of maybe a big, well, could be a decision, but there came a big, scenario where you had to try to make two very different things work together, and we do see the similar kind of balancing act going on with the Two of Pentacles and with the Temperance card here. So maybe you could still be in the middle of, this in the beginning of August. You had one thing going on, but now you need to make it work with something completely different, and it can be that you need to find a balance between, let's say, work and family. For example, if you have a new situation or anything like that. But anyways, you had to be very patient and try to create a consensus. Well, let's see what else do we have. What is going on the top of your mind in August 2022? And here we have the Fool. Well, this is a great card. You feel like you're starting something new after the summer in the August. Of course, it can still be very summery in August, but this, the fall time when it comes, it is very often the start of new things. But Fool is kind of very optimistic energy, good energy, go with the flow, kind of jumping into something different and crazy. So you're feeling quite free. Of course, for some of you, you could still be on a holiday. Perhaps you are starting or trying new things on your holiday. You are taking this time to try out new hobbies or ventures, etc. So absolutely something very new is starting for you, new and big, in August 2022. And you are all for it. You are like the Fool here for it, and sun and everything. So I think this is something happy. But let's see, what are you thinking further away, further, in the August, in the near future? Judgment. Okay, you got some big cards here, Fool and Judgment and Temperance. So I think you are announcing something, a big announcement for sure. Judgment is it's kind of some kind of truth coming out. It's this angel blowing in the horn and people are waking up. So perhaps you feel that you have been kind of, Temperance is sort of can mean patience and stillness, but maybe now after that you are going to start something new, and maybe you are making an announcement on social media or to your family and friends, and maybe it can be very surprising for them. They didn't expect you to go for this new thing, and they may not know how to react at first, but definitely a wake-up call, a new start is coming, or a big news. But I think this could be you kind of, either you are getting an opportunity and that makes you, pondering this new opportunity. Should you take it on or not? And should you go for this new venture? And for some of you, you are kind of about to decide, you have this thing already kind of in your sphere, you are aware of it, and soon you're going to make an announcement to others as well. But what is your main energy or advice for you in August 2022? And here we have 10 of Cups. So super positive. It's the height of happiness and of course family time. So I think this could be advising you to, if you're deciding something regarding your work or something, to consider your family as well. And it's very likely this can be something that you're thinking about, that you want to create more happiness, or this new opportunity or beginning can bring more happiness to your family or close groups of people, or if this isn't about a family, if you don't have your own yet, it can be just you wanting to start something and go for your highest dreams and hopes. You want to try it out. So you are feeling very, very optimistic and super happy in August, and definitely I see that there could be family gatherings, family parties, definitely weddings. Perhaps some of you could have your own wedding, or maybe you have been invited to a wedding, or there's gonna be a new family member born or getting into their family, something like that. Very, very good times anyways. So let's see what's going on in your surroundings in August 2022. So pile 1, you have the King of Wands here. So yeah, this can be a person around you. King of Wands is the fire energy, it's the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a person like this. It could be this King of Wands who's coming for you with this new beginning, or you starting this new, very exciting journey. Can mean that other people see you as this King of Wands, super capable, super inventive and goal-oriented, get things done type of person who has mastered his creativity and goes for it. Someone, people could see you as someone very capable of doing what you are planning to do, or you are having this type of person as your mentor or helper. Anyways, he is in your surroundings. What are your hopes or fears during this time? Well, your mind is on the Queen of Wands. So now we have a couple. So for some of you, I think this could very well be about a relationship. For some of you, I think you could, decide to go for a relationship as well, because they are a married couple. So for you, maybe you're starting something new with your partner, or your partner has an influence, or you need to consider them with your decisions. Definitely there could be an announcement coming regarding a partnership. Maybe you're taking your relationship to the next level, or you're just announcing that you have met someone. And for some of you who are, this is about creative ventures or new work situations, you could kind of be in this Queen of Wands energy, which is of course very entrepreneurial, but maybe more receptive energy. But people might see you as a King of, Wands, or you will find this energy in you to go for something new, or you have someone very, very, very like-minded who has the same goals around you to help you with this and come with this opportunity or partnership. This could definitely be a partnership in business as well, but since we do have the 10 of Cups and Four of Wands, these are, family cards as well. So some very, very happy partnership could be going on for you in the August. So far things look amazing, but let's see what is the possible outcome in August for you. And we have the World card. You got really great reading, I have to say. Pile 1 for August 2022. And so your outcome is the World card, and this is like a project coming to a conclusion, or definitely, I think in this case, you may be, closing out an old chapter in a very mature way. You have, you are not leaving behind you any destruction or anything like that. You are very have a consensus with everybody. You make things work with all parties involved, and then you are able to close out a whole chapter in your life. It can be totally a karmic chapter, because we have the Judgment and the World, major arcana cards, and the Fool, a lot of major arcanas that are kind of telling that you are closing out chapters in a positive way, positive, mature way, and now you are kind of getting this full, you know, young new energy to go on a new adventure. Also, for some of you, I think you are traveling in August with your family, perhaps. With your partner and your family, you're going out in the world to explore, and you know, the Fool, in my opinion, is some type of explorer as well. So maybe you're traveling kind of light, you're getting a quick flight somewhere, or this is funny, they look like they are in coffins, but also some like they are, is that water or what is it? But for some of you, you could be, you know, taking a short cruise somewhere. All in all, I think August looks amazing for you, um, pile one. So, congratulations. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, and I really hope you enjoy your August, and please let me know what this is about you, for you, if this resonates, and just hit like or leave a comment down below so I know if this resonated for you. But thank you so much for being here, pile one, and see you in my next video. Bye. Welcome to your August 2022 Pick a Card Tarot reading for you who chose pile 2 and this beautiful rainbow colored piece here. Isn't it just gorgeous? So anyways, let's see what's going on for you in August 2022. So you are coming in, oh, with the Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is very great energy. You could, maybe you are going back to work in August. You have had your, you know, summer holidays. You feel well rested, and now it's back to getting back to your responsibilities. You are definitely well rested, well fed, well clothed type of person. You feel very comfortable and very, you know, very secure in what you are doing currently in your life, whether it's you know, work or home or anything. Like all around, you are very well-rounded and secure, stable person, kind of feminine energy perhaps, since we have the Queen of Pentacles. So a very good start for you, very good energy to come in at the beginning of August. So let's see more what you are going to be up to. So what is kind of blocking you or hindering you? We have the Strength card. So this is kind of a big energy here. Maybe you feel like you are in the middle of something that is going to, you know, require you to harness your inner strength. You know, there may have been some kind of challenges recently in July perhaps, or perhaps you are up to some kind of challenge in August, and of course this can be very natural if you're getting back to work. It can be kind of challenging to start again, or maybe you have a lot of things piling up and you kind of have to harness your, you know, energy and your nerves, keep them in check, that you are able to tackle everything. But since you are the Queen of Pentacles energy, I think you are very good at planning and working things out, so that's your strength, absolutely. But let's see what this can be, you know, that makes you kind of feel like a little bit wobbly perhaps inside, but you need to kind of be emotionally strong perhaps. So what's in the back of your mind currently? Yeah, resting. So can be that you right now want to just be comfortable, or very recently you have been very comfortable. You know, this is makes me think of someone having a summer holiday, just, you know, feeling like you want to rest and have peace of mind. You are perhaps thinking what your next move will be. Not a lot of outward action here. Perhaps this can be that now you are still kind of hoping that you had more time to have vacation, but you kind of feel like you are in the vacation mood, but next you have to start get going. But let's see, you are maybe in some kind of stillness going on inside of you. Maybe you are healing from something. This can of course mean that you have been really going through something a little bit challenging, and you feel like now it's the time to kind of draw in a little bit and figure things out before you move on. So let's see what else you have, or let's see what happened in the recent past, perhaps in July or just recently otherwise. Okay, you had a new offer coming in. We have the Knight of Cups, I mean. So this can be you or someone else who came in with a friendly offer. This can be a romantic offer, of course, since Knight of Cups is very romantic kind of guy. He's the flirty guy. He's the guy who asks you out on a date. Perhaps this can be romantic for some of you. You met this great guy and or girl, and now you're kind of wondering where is it gonna go, or not much happening, and you are kind of have to keep yourself in check about this. Still, this can be very new. So yeah, or maybe you got a great offer, you met a new friend, something like that, or maybe you made a romantic or very friendly gesture towards somebody, but you definitely met someone. Let's see, what is this going to be further down the line? So in August, on the top of your mind, what do we have here? Okay, Seven of Cups. So yeah, this kind of reminds me a little bit of the pile one, since they had something they had to kind of figure out, but this can be a little bit different for you. So you have a lot of options that you're considering. Maybe you are not acting out on anything yet, but you are considering a lot of options. You can kind of see what kind of outcomes they could have, and maybe you have an ideal about what you want to achieve, and this can be about romantic matters, because we do have the Knight of Cups and stuff like that. But you are very secure in yourself, so I think maybe you are exactly this type of person that you are not jumping into any relationship or any new situation just like that. You want to make sure, you kind of want to see what somebody is all about before getting into something. So I think you are not the type of person who can be just swooped over their feet or off their feet and just end up played or anything like that. You are definitely aware of the possibility, but there could be some cloudiness in your mind right now, and no wonder you are kind of taking a rest. And in my mind, this person always looks like he is thinking very very much, like their face kind of looks focused. And of course this means this one ace of like the Ace of Swords here means that you have an idea cooking, and sometimes I feel this kind of as a manifestation card, like you want to visualize something in your mind. So maybe you want to think about this so you don't end up getting hurt or anything like that. You have you have a lot of experience when it comes to matters of the heart or dealing with other people. So you are not trusting somebody right away. You want to see something more like concrete before making a move. But yeah, you have a perhaps cloudy mind regarding romantic matters, possibly in August 2022. But let's see what's happening when you move more further into the August. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is about balance, equal give and take. This is very generous person and two maybe not so fortunate people, and he is sharing his abundance with these two, and therefore making things more balanced. So definitely you are the type of person who expects to receive if you give as well. So you are quite possibly very generous person. You could be this one here, and you are really wanting to make sure you know whom you take under your wing, or who you're gonna help, or who you're gonna give your time resources away to. So yeah, this can be it, but sometimes I do feel like that this can be also, especially if it's about romantic matters, sometimes I think this is kind of breadcrumbing or something like that, because this dude is clearly very, well off, generous, and then he's just giving these very tiny coins for this person, and other one is not getting anything. So for me, this can have that kind of meaning as well. So just be aware that this, can come to you in August. So you could be really thinking about this give and take thing and be aware of it. Who is investing and who is not, and with whom do you feel like you are receiving what you're giving, etc. But what is your energy or the advice for you in August 2022? And we have the Tower. So, it's quite crazy to have the Tower as advice or your energy. So, this is very explosive energy. So, this is kind of sudden shock. So, I don't know now, is it kind of advising you to make a very bold move, or just not be afraid to, break up with someone who isn't worth your, energy. So, definitely, maybe you could make a bold move, surprise someone, preferably in a positive way. But anyway, this can also mean that you have to make some really big decision. It can be that when you are, done with thinking, you are suddenly gonna shock someone and maybe tell them that, hey, I don't feel like getting on, or this isn't fair, or something like that, and you are not getting involved into anything that's, not worth your time or energy, or what do you feel like you deserve. So what's happening in the surroundings of you? Okay, the Hanged Man. So this can mean that something's going to happen that makes you think differently about something. Hanged Man is kind of I think this could be like you kind of thinking, and maybe you come with a newfound idea, some kind of enlightenment. Really, the Hangman is definitely you seeing something from a completely different angle, and that is an internalized process. So being the hangman, sometimes people think that it's like nothing's happening and you're kind of stagnant. It can be that, but I always think that this is kind of not so much outward happenings, but it's definitely a big shift inside of you. You see something completely differently, and maybe this is something that kind of creates this very shocking new revelation for you. Or since this is the outward looking in, this can also, of course, mean that other people see you as this hangman. So maybe they see you as someone kind of a little bit secretive, someone who thinks on their own, and someone who has changed their mind as well. So what is your focus, your hopes or worries, or where is your mind going to be in August? King of Pentacles, so definitely you are thinking about value, and again, just like in pile 1, we have a couple here, and this can of course be you, like you just going from the Queen to the King, or this can be about a relationship, perhaps your marriage partner or someone with whom you are in a committed relationship. And you are really thinking about the value of your relationship, your finances. Oh, this can be for someone that maybe if this slick salesperson came in and tried to, sell a dream to you to get rich easy. Just be careful. You really want to, make sure your money stays with you and isn't going anywhere. So just be aware of anything like that in August. And perhaps you are going to make a move that you are going to be very resourceful, and it's good to have this also in where your mind is, so you are not losing your focus of what value you bring and what you expect from your partner, perhaps, or the person you're dating. So it's quite looking good, but let's see what is the possible outcome for you in August 2022, pile 2. Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups, and here again there is someone kind of sitting pondering their options again. They have figured them out. Now you only have 3, so you were able to cut something off from the 7 of the cups. But maybe none of them really pleases you because this dude just looks a little bit bored. But then we have the magical cup here coming in, offering something new, something you wasn't considering, and maybe something you really wanted. And that can of course be this cup that is coming, or maybe it, already came with plenty of solution. Maybe you got some ideas, but then there's gonna be one even greater idea, and that's going to be like a lightning moment for you, like, aha, that's what I'm going to do. But maybe we can ask just a little bit more, what is the 4 of Cups going to be about? Let's see some clarification for the 4 of Cups. What is being offered here for you in August? Sun! So this is something very, very happy and positive, something super amazing. What else? So there's a very great opportunity coming for you, or a great love partner, maybe your dream partner. Let's see. Or they're gonna do something that you really like. Yes, 10 of Cups. Oh my god, this is so good. So what's being offered to you is like really great, like the Sun and 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? This is so good. So maybe there's some ideas that's being offered to you, but they don't please you, and you really want to get what you're worth. You know what your value is, because you are the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, come on, just keep your cool and really think about things. I think you're going to come into a solution that's gonna be so amazing and quite shocking even. And don't be afraid to shock people. If you know what's for you, you do know that. But yeah, August is looking amazing for you. Something really good regarding your relationships, or your family and your finances, all looking really good. But it might seem like you have some pondering to do, so just take your time and everything will be great in August. So thank you so much for being here, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this August reading, and I really hope to see you in my next video. But bye for now. Welcome to your August 2022 Pick a Card Tarot reading for all of you who chose Pile 3 and this beautiful light blue piece here. And let's see what's in store for you in August 2022. So you are coming in with the energy of the Lovers. Ooh, so this is big energy. You're coming into August, so the Lovers, can be about romantic partners, like not just some flings, but those that are someone on a soul level, so definitely soulmate relationships, maybe twin flame, relationship, but also you could be on the verge of major decisions, start of something new, deciding whether to go this way or that way with something. And this decision isn't just a mundane thing, it is something that's going to kind of shift your life's direction, your life path. Is going to definitely bring something really big. And if this is about romance for you, maybe you could be thinking about if this person you've met is the type of person you want to continue with, get into a proper relationship with. And of course that would be major, to have a new person in your life. So let's see what this is. So decisions, and definitely a new path opening for you, starting definitely something new, perhaps in August 2022. What is kind of blocking you, hindering you perhaps at this time? We have, no wonder we get the Ace of Swords here. So this is like knowing what to do. This is victory, this is an idea, something like that. So I think you haven't, quite realized what you're gonna do yet. It's, the sword is still kind of in the, blocked energy, but maybe this will become clearer hopefully during the August. So clarity is what you need, and currently maybe you don't have the clarity since we got Ace of Swords in this position. So it didn't surprise me. So let's see what is coming for you in August 2022 and see if you're able to make this decision or get this clarity what to do, where to go. So in the back of your mind you have 10 of Cups. Wow. Definitely about relationships. I think all the piles got 10 of Cups for August 2022. So maybe you were attracted to a couple of piles. I wouldn't be surprised if you were. You could be, seeing different aspects about your situation in all of these readings. But anyways, this is about, family matters, romance, long-term partnerships. Maybe you are thinking about whether to take your relationship to a next level. Maybe currently there's just the two of you, but maybe you're thinking about whether to have children or something like that, whether to take your partnership to a next level in some way where you might be. So super happy. You are thinking about long-term happiness with the nearest and dearest for you. So what happened in the recent past, perhaps in July or earlier? You have the Sun. Maybe for some of you, maybe you just had a child in July, and this can be like you are now in the new path of your family life. Maybe you started a family, and this is of course a major change in your life. Something that's not going to get back ever again. So maybe you got a kid, or maybe you got married to someone, or maybe someone proposed. I don't know, I'm not sure, but something super happy and positive recognition happened to you recently. You have been very, very happy and lucky regarding, I think, with the matters of the heart, or matters of the family unit. Maybe some of you feel so happy currently in your relationship, and you are kind of thinking whether to take this to the next level or what's the new step gonna be. So let's see what is on the top of your mind in August 2022. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you are thinking of practicalities, finances, your work. And this can definitely mean that you just feel like, yes, this is the type of relationship, or someone around you is thinking that this is the type of partner, the type of relationship you are willing to work for. Like you are putting in all your efforts to really make this work, or you are providing for your family. Someone is like really productive here. Very, very great card in my opinion, but I get the sense that someone's really come to a conclusion that this is, or you're gonna meet someone, or you are with someone that you really think that this could be it, like the type of person you want to do your most for and work for the relationship. So let's see what's in the near future when you move into the August. And we have 10 of Swords, quite a dramatic different card for all this positivity. But I think there's just something that's gonna totally come to an end, an aspect of you. You're gonna completely put an end to it. So it can be if there's this Ace of Swords, this new start isn't here yet because there's still something you need to end. And I don't think it's about ending a relationship. We have two strong cards here, the Lovers, the Sun, the 10 of Cups. I'm not sure it's gonna be that I don't think it's break up, but it can be something you need to put an end to, and we can see if we get more information here. But let's go, what is the advice for you, or your energy, the advice for you in August 2022? The Three of Wands. So this is basically you waiting for something to happen. You are not making a move yourself, but you have certain expectations, like you have done the work, and you are expecting for your ships to come in, and you are waiting very confidently, patiently. You know what you want, etc. You are expecting something to come to you. And that is advice for you. Just wait now and you will see your ships to come in, whatever it might be. So let's move along. What happens for you in your surroundings in August 2022? We have the Emperor. Wow, like this is really powerful person. This is also the government. For some of you could be, you know, your family could be really celebrating because some of perhaps your husband or partner, or some of you are getting a new job, a raise or something. Someone's becoming the CEO, or you know, becoming a boss, a team leader or something, or perhaps your partner is the Emperor. You know, this is very, very highly masculine energy. Could be, very likely could be a man, but of course this can be a woman as well, who is very, very in tune with her masculine energy. But yeah, this is like the government could have something to do with you, and maybe this is why you, maybe if you get a new job, you have to quit your job and start something new. Maybe you need to relocate with your family, but this is going to be good for you. You know, maybe you're able to make more money. But wow, very, very powerful energy you're dealing with. Someone very important could be surrounding you. And definitely, I think if you're dealing with the Emperor type of guy, like these are the CEOs, the big bosses, the government, stuff like that, you know, he's going to make the move. So you just wait. Perhaps you are a feminine watching this, so you just, you know, be receptive. He knows how to handle this. And if you have some struggles, you know, the Emperor can handle anything. They are, you know, the king of all kings and have all the aspects of all the kings. So I wouldn't be too worried. Of course, this can be some kind of tyrant here, but I don't think we are dealing with that, since we have the Ten of Cups, etc. But let's see where your mind is going to be, if you have hopes or, you know, fears, or what your mind is up to. Okay, and Page of Cups. So yeah, Page of Cups. So you actually, I think you have gotten an offer, an invitation, very likely. Could be a romantic gesture or a very friendly gesture, and often this is an invitation. But of course, this can be, for some of you, it can be a child, maybe. So you are considering maybe a child, or you are kind of feeling giddy inside, very happy and giddy, and maybe those romantic butterflies, something like that, a new emotional start. Maybe you are kind of beginner with something, or you have this young energy inside of you or around you. Perhaps your, you know, highly masculine partner brings out the, you know, kid type of, you know, butterfly romance, blushing bright feelings inside of you. What fascinating. But this is a positive thing to be thinking about. This Page of Cups is very light, young, you know, goofy crush type of energy, or a social invitation. But let's see what is the possible outcome for you in August 2022. And we have the Eight of Swords. So, quite, you know, and not the happiest card maybe to see. You kind of feel stuck with something, and we have the Ten of Swords. But since we are dealing with, like, this is the near future, this is the possible outcome, these aren't like the absolute, you know, future necessarily. And since we are dealing with so much positivity here, I think you are just kind of maybe worried for the worst for maybe no reason. Maybe you're worried that if something new came in, or someone's work is going to affect your family life or relationship life, or something you're not able to do something. Most likely is not a real threat, it can only be in your mind. And the Eight of Swords, this is always just about the mind, that you can change your perception and then you're kind of free. So this person is not really there for forever. So very likely just how you vision or just worriment. But I want to get more info about what are these about, since it doesn't really make sense to have so much good things here and then to have those dramatic cards. So let's just see what they're about. Let's see what is the Ten of Swords about for you in your near future in August 2022. Okay, you are worried about an argument maybe, or you want to put an end to an argument, but this can be, you might feel very defensive about something, you may be wanting, or there's a person who wants things to go a certain way, no matter what, and now you're kind of, you don't know how to react. Do you want to fight and get what you want, or do you just, are you just going to fall victim, or if you're just gonna choose your battles and not argue? You are really worried that there's gonna be an argument that's going to end something here. But let's see what more we can find out. What is this Ten of Swords about? Ten of Wands. So something feels really, really burdensome. You could be, want to put an argument maybe about, responsibilities. Maybe you are worried that someone's work is going to be too much and they're not able to help, or something like that. Or you are worried that your work responsibilities are getting ahead of your family life. Let's see what else we have for this. Yeah, like something's ending but in a natural way. We have the Death card, so there's definitely an ending coming, some type of ending, or it can be an ending to worries. But this is something you have already seen the signs about this, and it's a natural thing where something maybe just withers away, but always something new also begins. Yeah, well, let's see if we can find out what is this Eight of Swords as a outcome for you in August. Oh, the Chariot. Well, that's a really, really, really great card. So you could be worried about success, or you feel hindered about success, but this is major success, the Chariot. So just like maybe you worry that you aren't able to achieve your success, or you're not able to travel somewhere. Let's see what else is this Eight of Swords about as a possible outcome for you. The Devil. So you are like the prisoner of your own mind, because this is obsessions, and this can be love obsessions, but this can just be obsessive thoughts. So maybe you are worrying and worrying, fear, maybe things are so good that you worry that something bad's gonna happen, which is not guaranteed, and I don't really see it here. But let's see what is the Eight of Swords about. Yeah, you're like Seven of Swords. This is not great. You're worried that someone's lying or taking away something that you have. What else? Three of Pentacles. So something that you built with, something that you're worried that it's gonna go away, or something like that, but that someone's gonna steal it away. But I don't really see any person here. Let's just let's see what is this Emperor about. What is he doing here? Six of Cups. So I think this is your sweetheart, maybe an older, yeah, this is your partner, I think, for some of you. I mean, are you kidding? We get the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. So I think this could be your partner. Maybe they are more mature than you are, or you know, because this is the soulmate card and this is also the soulmate card, and in a love sense. So for me, Two of Cups, you know, this can be about friendship, but I think here we are dealing with a romantic relationship. But he's coming in with a, well, let's see what kind of intentions he has, but I think he's very sweet to you, someone who wants the best for you. And if you, yeah, look, this is someone who wants fairness, you know, who takes care of the other people, you know, takes care of his children and the less fortunate. So I think with someone like the Emperor around you, you know, I don't think there's any reason to worry. And if you run into a conflict, this Emperor person will definitely come in and help you if you feel like you need the help. So but maybe you are coming in with some kind of struggle, I don't know, but things are going so good, and you do have very strong helpful partner here, or friend to you, or your father, could be father figure as well for you, or very, you know, strong masculine energy to help you in August. So I don't really see anyone. We didn't get a court card here to tell who is this person. So this could be like your worries, you know, something like that. So I really hope you the best, and just know that things should work out really well for you in August, and don't make any hasty moves if you feel like it, but just try to keep it relaxed. So I hope you like this reading, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!